Hello, we are in Krzyżowa on the project MICC, which means Model International Criminal Court. We've asked our participants about their expectations of the project.
I went here because I was interested in the law system and because I wanted to see how it all works, and because the MICC uses the real cases, it also helps to understand historical events. For example, in my case, the Flick case from the Nuremberg trial.
Well, I came here with the expectation that I would get closer to the job as a lawyer, to like defender or prosecution. I was like always interested in this, but I didn't really have an idea of what they are really doing.
Well, I came here to learn something about how lawyers work and to study hard and also to meet some nice people.
Well, actually, I came here to gain some new experience because I didn't realize that it's so hard to defend somebody. I'm in the defender group and I have to defend somebody who's really guilty. I think that he's guilty and I try to defend him. It's so confusing for me.
There are 30 participants, 4 trainers, 2 countries, and a lot of expectations. The future will show us which will be fulfilled.
After we've heard a lot about the different expectations of the MICC before, we now want to watch the different cases. These cases are the Adamovic case of the former Yugoslavia, the Bikini case of Rwanda, and the Flick case of Germany. So what are these cases about?
Well, my case is about Drazen Adamovic, who basically is a soldier who allegedly committed war crimes in Srebrenica. That means he actually took part in this massacre and killing several civilians in indeed the Yugoslavian conflict, more or less.
In my case, Drazen Adamovic is a soldier of the Bosnian Serb army, and he serves this army and eventually he gets the order to shoot Bosnian Serb Muslims.
My case is about Friedrich Flick and the Second World War. It's about the Nuremberg processes, the Nuremberg trials that started in 1945.
Friedrich Flick is accused of violating human rights and slavery. He was keeping people basically as animals in his factories, and we do believe he should be charged for that.
My case is about Simon Bikindi. First of all, one has to know the historical background to understand the case. And in Africa and Rwanda, there were 2 groups called Tutsis and Hutus. And there is no really big difference between them, but they had other political interests and they fight for years with each other. And then Simon Bikindi is a well-known composer and singer, and he's accused of singing songs against Tutsis and so motivating Hutus to fight against them. And more than 800,000 people died in Rwanda because of this genocide.
We've got a company owner, a musician and a soldier. 3 very different and very difficult cases. What will the judges say?
And now for something completely different. Income, value added and several others. Taxes. If you are a lower bidding citizen, you need to pay them. Have you ever questioned them though? Shouldn't we question everything that we are legally obliged to do under the threat of imprisonment? Are taxes even fair? Don't they violate basic human rights?
It's fair because we give government our money and the government pay for our medic and for education, for the police.
Taxes are a huge violation of human rights because when a person is told to pay taxes, it's like he or she is not free. It's not completely free, so it violates our most basic rights, like freedom.
Do I believe in taxes? Yes. Do I like to pay taxes? No, mostly because my parents do.
So before we came here, Polish and German people had a lot of stereotypes of each other, and now we want to take a closer look at them.
There is a rumor that Polish people can't speak different languages than Polish. And I think that's because they think that God speaks Polish, and when they go to church everybody speaks Polish, they sing in Polish, and why do they need to speak a different language?
A stereotype about the Polish is that they drink vodka all the time. But I don't think that is true, because I've been staying in Kreisau for 3 days, and I don't see any Polish drinking vodka.
I've heard that when there is a newborn boy, his parents sign him to the football playing school or something, and then he's playing the entire life that they could beat Poland in the, football championships.
Another German stereotype about the Germans is that they all tidiness fanatics, but it isn't true, like you can see on my right side.
So, as you can see, there are many stereotypes, but probably not all of them are true. And wait, where's my wallet? Whoa.
Das ist nicht funny anymore.